So the first preseason game is tonight. I don't know about you, but I'm definitely always interested in preseason. Whether the starters play or not, there's always fun things to look at. One fascinating thing that I wanted to kind of make a whole video on because I find it interesting to discuss is the Deshaun Watson of it all. So Deshaun Watson, a lot of stuff has been said about Deshaun Watson, obviously, but it is announced that he will not be playing in the preseason game tonight. Now, in a vacuum, that's nothing crazy and certainly not worth making a whole video obviously Aaron Rodgers also isn't going to be playing in the preseason. If you play in the first preseason game, I should say, because if you play in the Hall of Fame game, the teams that play in the Hall of Fame game get the extra preseason games. So you get 4 games instead of just the typical 3 that are now played. So for someone like Deshaun Watson, if he's a starter, not having him play all 4 games, that's nothing new and happens all the time. Here's where things are weird. What happened last year with Deshaun Watson? Right next to me on your screen are Deshaun Watson's Pro Football Focus grades, game in and game out. And you can see it was really a mess last year when he was out there for Cleveland. He came in week 13, obviously, after the suspension, posted a 55.3 overall grade. I mean, there's no getting around it. It was a disaster when he was out there last year, to which many people kind of said, well, okay, yeah, it was a mess, but I mean, of course it's going to be a mess. The guy just had come back from sitting out most of last season and the entirety of the season before. Of course, it's going to take you a little bit more time to get into NFL game shape. The criticism I had with Cleveland throughout last year's preseason is, if you look right below me, that is his preseason grades. Notice there's no typo here. No, I did not accidentally crop part of it off by mistake. This is all he played in the preseason. Nine total snaps, 5 passing snaps. That's all he played in the preseason. Also did not go very well in that very small sample size. So I don't know why they're not playing him in the preseason. It makes 0 sense to me because he's clearly someone who needs reps. And, I kind of felt like my take last preseason is I'd be playing him every snap, basically. Because again, remember what the Browns did last year. The Browns were fighting for a playoff spot and then benched Jacoby Brissett for Watson, basically guaranteeing they weren't going to make the playoffs, but the idea is it'll help him get back in game shape for the next season, which I don't necessarily disagree with the strategy of. But why not take advantage of the preseason? Worst case scenario last year would have been that he got injured and, he's going to have to be sitting out a while anyway. This year, okay, you don't want an injury, so you do have to be a little bit more, careful about it. You can't just have him play the whole game like I think they probably should have, at least at times last year. You still want to have him, you still want to have him out there, I think. I would want to give him some snaps early on, give him some reps now, and if he looks good, then I sort of peel back and don't give him the playing time. Because if you play him now and he needs reps, well, now you have the option to give him reps. If you wait another game or two and then play him, and then it looks like he needs reps, then you're screwed and there's nothing you can do. So for me, I disagree with this decision by Cleveland. I think that they should play him. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Always love hearing from y'all. And of course, as always, thanks for watching.